I want this chance to show you that your God in karate is so much nonsense. And that's quite easy to do. I know Kung Fu.
Show me. I think it's safe to say that despite him signing a new lucrative deal, I don't see Masvidal really doing anything more in that division. I mean, just being honest with you.
Title wise, no, but there are still
there's still fights for him to have, but I think he's going to be that journeyman.
Wow, journeyman that makes 7 figures. That's a lot.
It is, and I think that he needs to embrace that role.
I don't know about the journeyman.
What do you see left for him?
I mean, there's still a possibility. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, if you look in the top 10, who beats him?
Who's in the top 10? I don't remember.
You got Wonder Boy is probably the only striker that probably beats him.
Yeah, Wonder Boy definitely beats him.
Yeah, definitively. Then I mean, I'll be honest. I think he beats Burns. I think he. Yep.
Oh, you're tweaking.
I think.
Okay.
No, I think he catches Burns
doing
something crazy wild. Because Burns gets wild. He gets wild. I think he. Yeah. I think he beats Bilal. To be honest.
Are they paying you? What's happening there?
No. I mean, he already beat Chiesa before. That's nothing new.
That's nothing new.
Yeah. Neil Magny may give him an issue.
Honestly, I see Magny beating him.
Think Magny can beat him?
I think Magny can beat him. I'm so distraught on what I saw that I'm just ready to just wave the flag on Street Judas. Like I'm done.
Like I most definitely think, I'm gonna be honest, Vicente. I think he beats. I think Masvidal smoke him.
I had to go silent on that.
I think he smokes Vicente. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. If you're other than Wonder Boy and other than Magnet, who's like 7'4" for that division, in that top 10, that's it. You got Usman, Colby. I give you Leon.
Leon
beats him.
Leon smokes him.
Yeah, Leon smokes him. But other than that, these are competitive matches. Very competitive, unless you're a wrestler. And there's no wrestlers until you get down to Hamzat.
So we're talking
journeyman. That they put him with Hamzat. I think that'll be my last day watching UFC. I will not sit there and watch the murder, the crime that would be committed.
And that's exactly what the fuck that would be, an absolute fucking
we
crime.
Talk about him getting killed. I mean, I'm a big Hamzat fan, but I've been a Masvidal fan since. But there's no way I couldn't watch that. I would just be like, I'm watching boxing that weekend.
I've been a Masvidal fan since Bodog.
Yeah, and like when he beat up the best boxer at that time with KJ Noons.
You never gonna let me live that down, huh?
Nope.
That's fine.
Never.
That's fine.
We're gonna talk about that forever.
And that's fair. You know what? I'll ride with that. All right, so fuck it. Let's go on ahead and get started. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to another exciting edition of H8O Presents the Fist Fights and Fried Rice podcast. I am your host, Taz, and as brought with me, as always, I have brought with me an eclectic group of assholes to fill your ear holes with that sweet, sweet vernacular you had no idea you were missing. Up first, the newest cat to finally fucking figure out how to get his sound quality to not sound like absolute dog shit. We proudly bring to you the son of Sydney, the Frisky Dingo himself, a one Dildo Swaggins 69.
I always fuck up the intro, so can I talk now?
By all means, please do.
What's going on, everyone? It's a pleasure to be here.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Good shit, man. Good shit. And of course, no podcast is ever complete without the most knowledgeable motherfucker on the planet, the Rain Man of martial arts, the maestro of all things martial art related, the connoisseur of combat sports, the self-appointed, newly crowned, and highly appreciated black man from Dagestan, a one Justice Magnificent.
What's going on? R.I.P. to the BMF.
Facts. He
Facts.
got crucified.
Man, did he? But I mean, he got wrestled, but he didn't get beat up.
The fuck he didn't. The fuck he
What
didn't.
ground and pound did you see? Because I didn't see him.
Round
That was
3.
weak. That was
Yeah.
a little bit. That was a little bit.
Round 3, a good portion of round 2. Anytime Colby decided to take him down to the ground and smack him around at will,
Nah, I didn't see that.
Oh, you
I saw
didn't
some
see
shorts.
that?
I saw some shorts being grabbed. I saw
Is that what you saw?
some pillow punching. I didn't see anything devastating for a man laying on his back.
I saw a beautiful knee right to the Johnson. That's what I saw.
There was that.
There's a ground and pound for
I just want to say
And the poke in the eye, of course.
Oh, you mean the poke that Herb Dean missed, but everybody else in the audience saw?
Yeah, I mean, it's Herb Dean.
It is. It's Herb fucking Dean. You can always count on Herb to miss everything important. Overall, I thought it was a pretty good card for what it was.
No.
I thought that was all right. It wasn't worth
It
a
was
$70
okay.
price tag. It wasn't worth that.
Yeah. The main event and the co-main event, man, such a letdown.
So you don't give RDA any respect for allowing that nice young man to live to see another day, even though it almost cost him in the last 30 seconds of that fight?
You know, what do you get paid to do? That's my question. Answer your question with another question.
He gets paid to
RDA
win, and he won.
No, he gets paid to kill people, in a sense. Get your fight night. Easily, you could have got your fight night bonus, the extra $50K. He could have been going back to Brazil, the extra $50K. But no, he didn't want that.
Yeah, I'll give you that. He could have, but in a true veteran's tactic, he decided, you know what, it is better for me to let this young lion live another day than beat the ever-living dog shit out of him like I easily could, or like I have been the entire fight. Let us not forget how RDA made him look like it was his first day ever stepping.
I mean, there are levels. RDA is so unappreciated, man.
He is.
He is. He really is.
Agreed. Absolutely agree with that wholeheartedly. RDA has never gotten the respect, admiration, and love he deserved, especially after he allowed the belt to be taken from him by the human punching bag known as Alvarez. Ever since then, he has not gotten the love he deserved.
The human punching bag.
And I still say that was a lucky punch.
Oh, it was. It was a total fucking fluke punch. Total fluke. Props to Eddie. He landed that Hail Mary whiffer punch, and he got himself the title. And then he was quickly dismantled in his first, belt defense. And then he was escorted out of the UFC.
Traded.
To where he went to where he went
Traded.
To where he went to, 1FC and got his face obliterated in his very first fight. Good on him.
Yep, and his third fight too. Yeah.
That's true. But I still stand by it. Eddie Alvarez will be one champion. He will. Because he's been a champion in every organization he's ever been in.
So eventually he's going to find a way to do it.
Exactly. It might cost him the last of his brain cells, but who gives a shit? It's worth it. The Underground King will reign supreme until his first title defense, and then he'll lose that shit. Yeah.
He'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be all right.
I like RDA's call out of Masvidal, to be honest. I think that BMF, I'm going to be honest, when you look at who RDA has fought, man.
That's what I mean. He does not get the love and fucking credit that he deserves. This dude has literally fought everyone fucking everyone and is never mentioned when it comes to the best in that division. Or hell, almost any division. He's never mentioned.
No, because not saying he would have, but if he would beat Covington in that interim match, I mean, we talking about 2 division champion.
Facts.
Like that's crazy, man.
Yeah.
The same guy fought Covington. He fought Habib, Pettis, Cowboy, Nate Diaz. Man, I mean,
he's the rightful holder, in my opinion, of the BMF title.
Hey.
Masvidal has done some good things. Don't get me wrong. He's done some great things. But he has not done the things RDA has done.
You're right.
Oh, I know.
Masvidal put on. You talking about a run the second half of your career? I mean, he put on a run.
Oh, no one's arguing with that.
Yeah.
He didn't put on an RDA run, but it was a nice run.
I mean, RDA was always on the run. I mean,
again,
RDA just ran into some.
Should have had that BMF title.
Yep.
Swag, you can't agree with him just because.
No, I agree with him. With RDA
Future
as the BMF
Hall
title.
of Famer.
I do.
Agreed.
Yeah,
Exactly.
he fought. Yeah, because he fought Kobe Covington, Kamaru Usman, Robbie Lawler, Neil Magny, Tariq Safadine, Eddie Alvarez, Tony Ferguson, Donald Cerrone, Anthony Pettis, Nate Diaz, Ben Henderson. I mean, goodness, man. Can somebody give him a good match, like an easy fight?
Exactly. Now, with everything that you just said, why would I not automatically put him up there in BMF's category? And on top of that, this motherfucker's almost 40 years old.
I mean, he go all the way back to fighting Tyson Griffin.
Exactly.
Tyson Griffin and Rob Emerson.
Exactly. Think about that. This fucking guy. If anyone deserves a BMF title, it's this guy.
It's just, yeah.
You're talking about a guy that goes all the way back to what? You said Tyson Griffin. What was that? Fight Night 18, something like that?
Yeah. like
How
fight
fucking
night.
long ago
Yeah,
that was,
like
bro?
that. Yeah, that's, man.
That's fucking crazy when you think about it. When it comes to RDA, people overlook all the accomplishments that this man's achieved. You know, let us not forget, I think he still holds one of the fastest finishes in lightweight title history. It was like, 65 or 66 seconds over Cerrone?
A decision. I'm thinking the first one was a decision. The second one, he just completely smoked Cerrone because that's why everybody says Cerrone can't do title fights or big fights.
Yes. Again, proving my fucking point. He absolutely had him obliterated, one of the best stand-up fucking strikers the UFC has ever seen at that time, in a little over a minute.
Yeah. You know what? Fuck it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yep.
Go ahead.
He's a BMF.
He's the rightful holder of that BMF title. And again, I like Moss. I really do. But if I'm comparing Moss and RDA, hell no. Hell. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, fucking Muay Thai belt holder from Rafael Cordero from King's MMA. Shit. Come on.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's been through that row of people. I mean, Tariq Safadine, who was supposed to be good at the time. Evan Dunham.
Bro stood toe-to-toe with Robbie Lawler and got the decision. And this was during Robbie Lawler's resurgence. And let us not forget how the great RDA punched the living daylights out of Bendo. Who wasn't happy when he fucking KO'd Ben Henderson? I know I was.
That was great. I loved it. I've never liked to watch Ben Henderson fight. So I was amazed. Man.
He punched the living fucking daylights out of him, and it was great. Stood toe-to-toe with Khabib. Granted, yeah, he lost a decision, but he didn't get submitted. He didn't get, fucking completely decimated.
Yeah, and that last round, hey, I think people don't talk about that last round.
No, they fucking don't.
That would have been a 5-round fight. We talking something different.
We're talking something completely different. He fucking completely, in my opinion, I think he completely derailed the hype surrounding, I can never say the guy's name right. George Citropopoulos, whatever the fuck his name is.
Soteropoulos?
Yeah.
Man, who thought he was going to be good?
Fuck you. A lot of people did.
My bad, because my bad, Swaggins. I know he's from, you're from where you're from.
He is. That's one of Swaggins' boys.
Yeah, man.
I mean, the only thing that's come out of Australia, truly come out of Australia, that we can be proud of is Volkanovski. Can't even pronounce his name right.
Hey man, it's John Wayne Parr, sir.
No. Swaggins always skips over John Wayne Parr like Parr has never done anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do skip over him. I did it.
That is a fight that I would truly love to see. Right here, right now. I would love to see RDA and Masvidal.
I don't want to see it. I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to see RDA and Rafael Fiziev because yeah, I like RDA. I do, truly.
Do you like him better?
You know.
That's fair.
You know, even though Masvidal days are done, championship wise, but I think a BMF fight, Conor McGregor, Nate Diaz, you know, some fights like that make some. Conor McGregor and George Masvidal is a
boring fight.
Yep.
It's not a boring.
You're
fight.
fucking tweaking. That fight is boring as shit. Masvidal gets hit with the left. That's all she wrote.
What?
I'm just speaking facts, sir. How many overhands of Colby did he run into? Quite a bit.
Oh, were those even overhands, or were they just
they
like
landed.
thrown out there?
They landed.
And a lot of them, he rolled. He rolled a lot.
Oh, did he now?
He did.
Really?
His face wasn't like crazy messed up.
A lot of those.
But I don't think.
Wait a second. You actually see that? You see that being an entertaining fight? Masvidal and Conor.
Yes.
Get the fuck out of here.
What are you talking about?
Get the fuck out of here.
Yes, that is a great fight. The build up is gonna be great. And we talking about there will be no takedowns, toe to toe, no submissions,
toe to toe. He's gonna get hit with that fucking left and get put the fuck out.
Okay, Usman put him out. Usman.
And you don't think Conor could put him out?
Who else? Aaron Till couldn't put him out.
First off, Darren Till sucks. all this dick riding over Darren Till, I've never understood where it came from. I don't understand the hype behind Darren Till. Darren Till sucks.
I'm about to say a name, and you're not gonna be able to say anything. You sure you want to do? You want to do that?
Darren Till
sure
sucks dick.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you somebody else who couldn't put him out. You won't have anything to say.
I'm listening.
Semtex.
Get the fuck out of here. You talking about that bullshit from Shark Fights?
Did they not fight?
You talking about that bullshit from Shark Fights?
It don't matter.
What fucking year was that? What year was that?
It doesn't matter.
You corny motherfucker. Oh my god. You're going back to some Shark Fights, what, 2009?
Hey, that's
kill yourself. Fucking kill yourself. Get the fuck out of here. You know what? I'll give you that. Daly did not put him out, but he still won that fight.
He did. He did.
I'm gonna give you a name. We'll be able to say nothing. Yeah, Daly. The fuck out of here with that. The fuck. What the fuck? See, little backstory, Swaggins. You see, I am one of those people that believe, had there not been a conspiracy to get rid of Paul Daly, Paul Daly would not only be UFC welterweight champion, but I believe he would be one of the longest reigning welterweight champions in UFC history, because nobody wanted to stand in front of Daly's hands. Nobody. So people had to resort to wrestle fucking and crotch sniffing in order to beat Daly, because nobody wanted to stand there and play the man's game and appease the Just Bleeds gods of just let them bang.
Mm-hmm.
Even Masvidal didn't want to stand with the great Paul.
I
mean, he did.
You need to rewatch it.
I mean, he did.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
He did, but I don't give a shit. I want to win my argument. So the point of the matter is, Daly still won. That's another
Daly
one.
would be a BMF also.
He would also be a BMF champion. That's as far as it goes for him. Because he can't wrestle for shit. He couldn't wrestle a fucking chew toy away from a dog. I'm just being completely honest. Daly could knock a motherfucker out with either hand. But man, when it comes to the ground, holy shit. That is, man, hands down one of the worst aspects of his game.
20 years. 20.
Still couldn't stuff a takedown to save his life.
Not at all. Man,
how you doing, Lobo?
Listen,
how you doing, man?
I'm doing all right. Can't complain. How are you?
I'm living the fucking dream. You know, I got to once again prove to Justice Magnificent that when it comes to calling fights, he's good, but he still fails in comparison to me. But there's no shame in that. There's no shame in that. It never hurts to come in second to greatness. There's no shame in that. For every Jordan, there's a Pippen.
Wow.
It's hard to compete
Wow.
with
Wow.
the
Damn.
Wow.
Hey, Pippen achieved great things whenever, Jordan wasn't around.
I'm just waiting for just to release a book shitting on you.
Yeah. Man. Fist fights, fried rice, tells all.
First off, you see, Frisky Dingo, there was a time where Justice was trying to branch out on his own because he didn't need the show because he outgrew all of us. You remember that, Lobo, where Justice was going to go solo?
Wow. And look, where you going to agree? So I call myself
many
trying to
late
say,
night
hey.
discussions about this.
I call myself trying to say, hey, since Taz can't get on because of, scheduling. I'm like, everybody else, let's do something, to keep doing, keep momentum going.
They were talking new show name, new show times.
But
Hey,
to
be fair, I was against it.
Well, thank you, Lobo.
I was trying to start an insurrection. Okay, I'm trying to start a damn revolt. Okay, so you know what?
I'm curious. What names did you come up with?
Yeah, Justice. What names did you come up with?
We was not talking about different names. We were just gonna start going live. That's all. I was just like, hey, in between shows, let's just try to go live. Try to get some people in. Just talk live with them, answer some questions. Just chill out. Especially with some of the stuff after they watch some of the stuff that just to get some reaction after they watch some of the stuff we talk about.
Wasn't it supposed to be like a fight companion or something?
Yeah, but see, but they don't talk about the good ideas I talk about. So I'm gonna take that.
Yeah, you definitely can take that one because I've never let that go. Yeah, they had a whole thing. They had a whole thing swaggins. They was gonna, new intro, new host, new everything.
Nah, it wasn't none of that.
Yeah.
Stuff now.
My question is, would they have brought you on, Taz, as a special guest?
I don't think so. I think they would have did it without me.
So, Taz, come on, man.
Yeah, I'm listening.
To be fair, we did have a year hiatus.
Mm-hmm.
It was not a year.
Okay, it was about 8 months.
It was a handful of months, and
it wasn't no handful.
It was a good fair share of months.
We were putting together ideas, and none of them were getting going through.
Okay. All right, so going back to what Lobo, welcome back to the show, sir. All right, fuck you too, nigga. Anyway, all right. So I think for the most part, all of us have heard about the situation with Cain, right? For the most part.
Yes.
All right. For those who haven't heard about it, Justice, go ahead and fill them in on what's been going on with Cain Velasquez.
So Cain Velasquez is accused of shooting an individual who had been arrested for touching a 4-year-old child from his family inappropriately. In doing so, Cain Velasquez shot an individual, chased him in a car like a high-speed chase in California because we know they're crazy. Now, rumors are that the 4 or 5-year-old could possibly be Cain's daughter or someone really, really close, like immediate family. And how it goes is the daycare that they go to, or Cain's family member or daughter goes to, is owned by a couple, and their son, who's in his 40s, late 30s, early 40s, was supposed to have kind of did the deed at the daycare, and it was supposed to have happened roughly 100 times based on the article I read.
And on top of this cat, this cat had already served time before for doing inappropriate shit. So the family knew that this dude was a fucking pervo and still had him around children.
It doesn't sound like Cain did anything wrong to me.
So, but here's the thing. This is why, and And this is crazy how this happened.
Mm-hmm.
Now, me and Lobo could be into it, and I can go shoot Lobo right now, and I will get a bond. But this guy can touch. I get a bond. It'll be high. It'll be crazy high. This guy could go touch a little girl or boy and be released out on his what they call reconnaissance, or if his own whatever, without paying a damn bond.
Mm-hmm.
How would you feel?
I'm gonna hold my opinions to the end. I'm gonna let you gentlemen speak.
I mean, yeah, he pretty much he signed himself out of jail after he had several counts of sexual misconduct shit with children underage children like 5 and 6 at a damn daycare. How does that happen? You know who they let people out of jail? Like, people go to jail for, they was walking down the street drunk. The drunk tank.
Yeah.
They get out, they burn themselves out the next day. But this guy touches little children and he gets released. Back into the community. Back to the daycare with his family, that his family's running, because he was working there.
But I think one of the biggest issues is the individual that Cain shot wasn't actually the person that was touching the kids. It was the other.
Mm-hmm.
It was the other passenger in the car that got hit by the stray bullet. He doesn't have any life-threatening injuries. So when I hear stuff like that, and I hear everything that Justice is saying, and I read what little bit that I've read upon it, to me, and again, not trying to be that guy to start shit, but to me it sounds like the real issue here, the real problem is that Cain missed. That to me, it sounds like the real problem is that Cain missed and hit the wrong wall. I don't have children, but I'm very close to my nieces and nephews and so forth. I can't even imagine the amount of rage that I would feel if anything had ever happened to them, let alone it be immediate family or my own son or my own daughter. And then I hear or find out that this person not only has a history of this, has been charged with this, has done time with this, and then is still having access to children. Again, I'm not going to implicate myself over the airways or anything, but all I'm saying is, I think Lobo said it best. I don't see anything wrong with what Cain did, other than the fact that he missed.
I'm going to be honest. Now, these are my views.
Mm-hmm.
You two, whomever, this is me. I have children. I have a 9-year-old right now. You do something to my 9-year-old, you have a daycare. In my mind, at that point, it's I'm gonna be crazy anyway. But in my mind right now, that means in some shape, form, or fashion, you enable that person to be somewhere close to those children. I'm gonna hold you accountable to. Everybody gotta go.
Facts.
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm sorry. Everybody gotta go. It is no innocent bystanders. If you were involved in that and you knew that damn guy was a weirdo, maybe everybody gotta go. I don't know where they going. I ain't saying where they going, but everybody gotta go.
I'm hoping that they find some type of loophole or some type of, I don't know, misconstitution of justice or something, and Cain, I don't want to say gets off scot-free, but finds his way out of this situation, because honestly, again, I don't have kids, but I don't know of anyone that does have children that wouldn't have reacted the exact same way, if not far worse.
Man,
I know guys that would shoot up a fucking daycare because their kid got a splinter. The daycare didn't do anything about it.
I'm telling you, I just, being a father, I just could not. I can't. I couldn't sleep myself. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't do anything. It just wouldn't be. It would be crazy. I hate to be, that down, that happy mood we had, but I could not, man. Something happened to my children. I couldn't function. Like, to me, it would almost be like shit, a crime of damn passion. Like, you can't, like, it's unimaginable to think that somebody can take your child's innocence. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
out of curiosity, would that affect you more than eat that humble pie of knowing that I was right about Masvidal losing?
Of course. Of course.
That was a great segment.
We already know, man. Listen, You know, the BMF is done. At least that version of the BMF. I think the BMF should be again. It should be a thing.
You're gonna do this, aren't you?
Masvidal. Yep,
You're gonna do
Masvidal
this.
time is done as BMF.
Yeah,
I
it
think
is.
again. There are some other people that should be considered.
No,
RDA is one of them.
No, RDA is the only one.
He's one of them.
Oh, get the. Oh, you motherfucker! Who is more deserving than RDA?
Who else?
Who's more deserving than RDA? Name 2 people right now. Guarantee you couldn't do it.
I mean, give me a moment and let me see.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and ponder on that. What's up,
Somebody
UTBABYA?
who just fought. Oh, UTBABYA, what's up?
What's up, gentlemen?
What's going on? I see you 2 are on Black People Time. I got you.
Yeah, you know,
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
He was still trying to decipher on how to spell Jamahal. I understand. We were just venting our frustrations in regards to the situation with Cain.
Yeah, man. I'm hoping it goes to trial because pretty much any jury will be like, "Nah, you're good. Go ahead and walk."
Bronson raised like 10 grand for him.
Oh yeah, for sure. I bet there's like, dude. I mean,
Yeah.
I am sure there is just an army of people with a bunch of cash that will come and help him out.
Dude, I'm convinced the majority of AKA have surrounded that fucking daycare and they're just standing outside waiting.
Yeah, he's got everybody at his back. I think I don't think that's. I think he'll be okay in this situation, and whoever that dude was or is, soon to be was, yeah, he's gonna have some problems.
That dude needs to just hide in his fucking house and never open his door.
No, I mean he should venture outside. He should just poke his head outside just to see what's going on. You know, just to make himself available. You know,
Just poke
to the murderer's row that is ready for him.
poke your head out, see if it's raining.
Exactly.
Well, like on those old Bugs Bunny cartoons.
Yeah.
Hole in the head.
Just get slipped a stick of dynamite. Oh, fuck, man. So, Justice, have you found 2 names deserving of the BMF title besides RDA?
Yeah, Darren Till, man. He's fighting.
Oh, you should choke on a bag of dicks. Fuck you.
Nah, RDA. Honestly, RDA. I mean, he's it. I mean, he needs to have the. He needs that money fight. He deserves a big money fight.
He does.
For sure.
He deserves to go ahead. He deserves to go ahead and kick the fuck out of Masvidal and take that BMF title.
Yeah.
Because he beats Masvidal everywhere. I'm sorry, everywhere. Everywhere.
You know, again, I would say this.
Everywhere.
You know he's right.
You can only name there are only about 4 people in the top 10 that could beat Masvidal, and 3 of them are wrestlers.
And RDA is one of them.
Exactly.
I think RDA gets pieced up real good.
It'd
be a good fight though.
You're high as a ball. You think Masvidal pieces up RDA?
Yeah. On the feet,
the same guy that couldn't piece up Colby.
That's different. You worried about takedown.
Hey, you remember when Bendo beat Masvidal? Because I do.
He did not beat Masvidal.
The records say
you
otherwise.
Need to go watch. You need to go watch that.
The records say otherwise, motherfucker.
You need to watch that fight again. Because he beat.
I'm sorry. Whose hand got raised?
That was some bullshit.
I'm sorry. Whose hand got raised?
That was some bullshit.
It was some bullshit. It was some bullshit. Because I remember. Hey, you remember when Lawrence Larkin beat him? I remember that too.
That was some bullshit too. You calling out all these Smith? Yeah, go ahead and say what's his name? Al Quinta too. Yeah, go ahead and say that.
Oh, he did lose to him, didn't he?
Yeah, because those are all bullshit decisions.
Oh, it's all bullshit, huh? Okay.
Oh, the only one.
That's right. Drowning those tears.
The only one that was legitimate was Ruslan. He took his ass down pretty much the same way Kobe did. That's enough. RP to the BMF, the first BMF.
I'm just saying, you were like, name anybody that that I think could beat Masvidal, and I just named off like a shit ton.
First of all, these people did not beat Masvidal.
The fuck they didn't.
There was some bullshit decisions. Rustam, Damian Maya, legit.
Stephen Thompson,
legit.
Larkin, Because
Bullshit.
Larkin won that. Oh my god.
Bullshit. That was some bullshit. You know it.
Oh, God.
You know it. But Usman, Covington. Again, we talking about the top people in the division. Even if you say Larkin, at the time Larkin was on a hell of a win streak.
He was.
I don't know, and I don't know why Larkin didn't get pushed to the top division for a contender fight.
Because
But
he's
he
fucking
did not.
boring.
Larkin got hands though.
So, Larkin is boring as shit. Just like Colby Covington was boring as shit until he created his little Trump persona.
It's still boring. It's
He is
cringy
still
as hell.
boring as
Still.
fuck. Colby Covington puts me to sleep when he fights.
I mean, I need him to finish somebody.
He did. It was called
I really
Woodley.
do. It was who?
It was Woodley.
Oh, my rib. No. What? Willie was looking. Willie was looking for a way out, man. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna say it. He could not. He didn't want to stand up and end of that decision to be like, yeah, I got my ass whooped.
Now he was just, face down, ass up at the hands of Jake Paul.
Yeah, and I'll be honest, it's Usman's fault. Usman is ruining fighters. That's what it is. He ruined Masvidal. Kobe got lucky with some good matchups.
It's the foot stomps. The foot stomps is ruining careers.
He ruined Woodley. He ruined Damian Maya. I mean, all these people. I mean, yeah, I blame Usman.
I'm just gonna go ahead and throw it out there because I've been right all evening. Justice, sir, you were wrong. Twilight Batman has done fantastic, sir. Twilight Batman, dare I say it,
Don't you do it.
better than Christian Bale.
Oh, no, that's not much.
Now, did you see the movie?
Oh, I did, sir.
Okay,
I did.
and you're really gonna say
Oh, yes.
that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Now, my question is,
Mm-hmm. He didn't sparkle.
did what?
He didn't sparkle. I was looking for it. There was no sparkles.
Okay. Well, no, because I just got done watching it a couple hours ago.
I've been waiting for this. Yes.
Now, I'll give you this. He's right up there with Bale, but and maybe it was just the writing and like where they got him in the timeline.
Mm-hmm.
But very different persona of Batman than is normally portrayed.
Agreed. Completely different.
But for what it was, he did do an excellent job.
He did a fantastic job, and his voice was not cringeworthy. Bale's Batman voice is cringeworthy.
Correct. I will give you that.
Where is Falcone?
I will cede that point.
Where is Falcone?
You know what's funny about that? I went back and rewatched all three of those movies within the past month. He only does the Batman voice in the second and third movie.
Yeah, he whispers in the first movie.
Yeah, he sounds exactly the same as Bruce Wayne would.
Exactly. Where I will
How
give
could my friend that I've known for years not know that I am her friend?
Where I will give Twilight Batman the edge over Christian Bale. For one, it was the Bat voice. It didn't sound like he had a 3-pack-a-day habit. Two, I think UTBABYA hit the nail on the head. It's where he is in his current state of being Batman. You see, in Christian Bale's Batman, it was literally, oh, my parents died, I traveled the world, became a ninja, bought some shit from China. Yeah, I'm Batman now. Here's here's Ra's al Ghul, here's Joker, here's Bane. Now my time is done. I fake my death. The end. Okay, so you got a beginning, middle, and end for Bale. For Twilight here, he's what, like 2 or 3 years into actually being Batman. No origin story bullshit to have to fucking deal with. He's still trying to find himself in regards to who he is as this particular persona that he's created, and it works. Now, in terms of a Bruce Wayne, he fucking sucks. In terms of a Bruce Wayne, he looks like your everyday emo kid who's just discovered Alice in Chains walking into Hot Topic for the very first time in his life.
Confirmed.
Yeah, like when he's in,
You can see that from the trailer.
Yeah, when he's in Bruce Wayne mode, you're like, bro, dude, nobody feels your pain, bro. Like nobody.
I think mopey is a good descriptor.
Yeah, This dude is literally just okay. I'm not gonna spoil the movie for anybody, but there's interaction between him and Alfred that is so fucking cringeworthy that I can't take it seriously. When he's in his Bruce Wayne mode and dude's like, well, you got to show up to these board meetings. It's about your family's legacy. I don't care what happens to you, Alfred. I don't care. It's like he hasn't slept in 5 days. The dude, like, he honestly sounds like every high school kid that doesn't feel like going to school that day.
Yeah, he was super bitch.
Yeah, as Bruce Wayne, probably one of the worst Bruce Waynes ever.
Oh yeah, it was kind of written that way though.
Oh yeah,
like because even the dialogue without his acting, like the dialogue was kind of weird because like that quip about the cufflinks, and he's like, "You're not my like, oh you're a Wayne now." It's like, hey man,
like
you gonna do Alfred like that?
I was here before you, bitch. Like,
yeah, like I took care of your fucking stupid ass. Like, yeah, that was it was written very differently.
Yeah, I do like the fact that this is the very first portrayal of Alfred where he is not on board with this Batman shit. And I thought that was fucking great because no parental figure would be. I like the fact that dude was like, so you beat up some dudes, huh? That's cool. So there's still crime out there? That's cool. So you accomplished what now? All right, cool. Yeah, man, dinner's in the microwave. Yeah, Batman, yeah.
Yeah, but to your point, I think he did execute the character as it was written pretty well.
Yes,
but I would have liked him to just be a little bit more manly.
Thank you.
Like I get that he's young,
glad you
but
said it.
Still, just put 10, 15 more pounds on.
And that is where I will agree with Justice wholeheartedly. That is where I will say that's where the Twilight comparisons come in. Because, no homo, but them shirtless scenes, that is not the dude I'm going to fear in a fist fight. Sorry.
Yeah, there were, yeah.
Sorry, that's like, there's literally a scene where this dude is pushing a table across the floor and you're like, okay, so Ben Affleck in Batman vs. Superman was doing underground CrossFit. Christian Bale was lifting fucking logs and fighting on frozen lakes. You never knew what Michael Keaton was working with because his whole suit was one big rubber muscle. But this dude, he's okay.
And the worst part was like he tried to flex his back,
which was the worst. And
it was so sad. It was like watching like a teenage cousin like flexing in the mirror and shit. I was like, bro, what are you doing?
He looked like every teenage dude that discovered weights for the first time.
It's so bad.
But all in all, fantastic movie. Looking forward to the sequel. Loved the different liberties that they took. I like the fact of this kid is shit rich, but his Batman gadgets and gear are pretty bargain bin. And I dug that his Batmobile was basically a stock car. Fucking loved it. So once again, Justice, you were wrong, sir. And once again, as I stated earlier, for every Jordan, there's a Pippen. That's all I'm saying.
Wow. Doing it.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I don't think there's been a bad Batman movie since Batman
and Robin.
Yeah, the George Clooney ones are pretty fucking bad.
Batman Forever. Batman Forever was pretty bad.
That it was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Kilmer and Clooney were pretty rough. Well, more so Clooney.
We don't acknowledge Clooney.
Mm-hmm.
I rate the Lego Batman movie.
Oh, Will Arnett? Hell yeah.
I put Adam West.
Well, hey, hold on. Adam West is royalty.
My list of Batmans. Keaton, Affleck, Twilight, because I don't remember the kid's name, Bale, and everyone else. He goes, I agree.
Yeah.
Damn right.
I was waiting for the animated series Batman, but yeah.
I mean, no one has a better Batman voice than him.
Yeah, I think that's a given.
Yeah, he's in a league of his
own. And by the way, is Zoe Kravitz Lenny Kravitz's daughter?
Yes.
It is.
Okay. Is that with the girl from the Cosby Show?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Okay. I'm wondering why she's so goddamn attractive.
The third best interpretation of Catwoman.
Okay, so who's the first?
Yeah, that's my question.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Okay.
It is,
number two.
It goes
number two.
Michelle Pfeiffer, and it is a tie between Eartha Kitt and Julie Newmar.
Eartha Kitt. Yep. Oh, Taz.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
We truly are spirit animals.
I told you this, sir. And the only reason I am putting Michelle Pfeiffer over Julie Newmar and Eartha Kitt is because Michelle Pfeiffer had to be sewn into fucking costume. I mean, she had to be lubed the fuck up and greased into that leather outfit and sewn into it.
She also actually did the whip scene where she like cuts off like 3 mannequins' heads. She did that in one take, and that was actually her doing it with a bullwhip. It was like I've seen the actually I think I might have posted it in the chat. The like outtakes or like director's cut, like from like the filming. Oh my god, it's amazing.
That's awesome.
And let's just call it what it is. Julie Newmar and Eartha Kitt, those cat suits back in the day. Good lord, just wow. Mm-hmm. We don't acknowledge the Halle Berry bullshit. I can't.
I wasn't gonna mention that. That's not even worth mentioning.
That's not real. That doesn't exist. That's an internet rumor.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Or it's the kids that say that's fake news.
There's no way possible you could. No, that shit was terrible. She was drinking that milk and shit, man. I was just like, what is this shit?
That was the worst shit ever.
The catnip scene was fucking weird. Yeah. That whole movie fucking weird.
The basketball court scene, still gives me a night. I have no athletic ability before, but now that I'm a cat person, I'm slam dunking. What? Oh, dude.
I'm a reincarnated cat goddess or something. I don't remember the plot of the movie.
It was some stupid shit like that.
Yeah, she gets reincarnated as a cat goddess, and there's like a makeup firm that's killing people or something.
Yep.
Yeah, and then the woman she was fighting was made up of all plastic surgery, so she couldn't feel pain.
Oh, you mean Sharon Stone?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Wait, was Sharon Stone, right?
Yep, that was Sharon Stone.
Mm-hmm.
Who still looks fantastic.
Yeah.
But yeah, Zoe Kravitz, definitely number 3.
Yeah, she did pretty well. It was, again, everything about this movie was written very differently from any of the other instantiations of Batman that I can think of. But I think it was executed pretty well.
Yeah.
All around.
It took me a while to get used to his leather mask, especially during gunfights. I had a hard time understanding why one just shot this mother in the face, but whatever.
Well, I mean, you could say that about any Batman, really.
Hey, Batfleck got shot in the back of the head.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, his mouth is wide open.
Batfleck
phrasing
deserves facts. Batfleck deserves his own movie.
Yeah.
Oh, don't do that. Don't fucking.
I want to see the whole him and Joker origin story thing.
Don't do that.
No, you gotta let me finish first. I mean, it's hard to trust Affleck with a movie by himself. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm just saying.
You're not wrong.
It's hard.
You're not wrong.
If it's written well enough and there's a good director, he does okay.
You're not wrong.
You're actually making a lot of sense right now.
You're not wrong.
It's hard.
Zack Snyder can handle that, though. Zack Snyder can handle it. And again, he should be the only one directing any of the DC movies.
The thing about Zack Snyder is Zack Snyder has these. Zack Snyder's what I like to call the drunken frat boy with good ideas. He's that guy that starts off with great intentions, and then you give him too much freedom. He gets a little wild and a little stupid, and it shows in a lot of his movies. 300, great fucking movie. When they were like, hey, you have this much control, but we're going to monitor everything. When they just let him go do shit on his own, you get shit like Sucker Punch.
Love Sucker Punch.
What's that movie about?
It's about a hot blonde who does a sexy dance that fucking hypnotizes
Yeah, the psychological. You know, I'm gonna have to agree. I didn't dislike that movie.
I loved all the.
It was a stylized psychological thriller, and it was, it was basically like just lots of like metaphor and
everything was metaphorical
and narrative devices, and it was. I think I really liked it. But
if I could have just seen the dance, I would have probably loved the movie. I understood everything that he was doing. He made live action anime. He did all that shit in that one movie. So I understood what he was going for. But I needed to see the dance. I needed to know what were they so hypnotized about. Like, was she just dropping and dropping it like it's hot? Was she twerking? Like, what exactly was the dance? And that's what was throwing me off. But I loved all the psychological shit. I loved how The fucking bus driver dude was like just a metaphor as her like guardian angel and shit. I loved all that shit. And what I thought was dope is that the story wasn't even really about her, which was genius.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But then you take a movie like that, and then he does, Batman vs Superman. Again, he has some really good parts. I thought
that was a giant clusterfuck on like the studio's part. I thought they didn't give him full control over that one.
Everyone takes an L for that one. Oh yeah,
I thought
he shoehorned in Doomsday against.
That is probably what has pissed me off most of any movie in the last 10 years.
Did he though? Because he didn't write that.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't think that was all him.
He didn't write it. He shoehorned that in. He wanted that in there so that way they can get to the whole death sequence. So that way when he returns for Justice League, that's already out of the way. Because he had a three picture arc that he wanted to do for Justice League, but he needed the death of Superman out of the way in order to get those 3 movies. That's where I think where he made the creative mistake.
Well, I wonder how much of that was fucking Warner Brothers telling him he needed to like catch up with Marvel. I don't see him making that decision just as a creative person. I do see like a studio coming in and just absolutely fucking that up.
I think it's a two-way dance. I think the studio tried to rush him along in order to try to catch up with Marvel, which already had a fucking 10-year head start. And then on the flip side, I also see him fucking up in terms of, okay, I got to get this death sequence shit out of the way. I need to get this done so that way I can go ahead and do the Cyborg spinoff, the Flash spinoff, my 3 Justice League movies. I totally get where he was going with it. But that one sequence with fucking Doomsday throws everything off. It
threw me into a murderous rage.
It throws everything off. Because no matter how you try to write around that, that's dumb as fuck. Which sucks because I really was digging Ben Affleck's turn as Batman. I like the fact that they copied the whole Frank Miller shit where he's older, he's unhappy, he's fucking bitter, he hates the world, fuck crime. He wants crime to end permanently, and he's going to use a bullet to get it done. And dare I say it, I know a lot of people have disagreed with me on this, but I still feel that Jared Leto got some type of redemption off just that 3-minute clip of him and Ben Affleck at the end of Zack Snyder's Justice League. I
would agree with that.
That was better than all the shit he did for that horrible ass Suicide Squad movie.
Well, apparently they cut 90% of that shit.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, like he was pissed off because they used like 10% of the scenes he shot, and like apparently everyone was super high on his performance after they got done shooting, but then via the editing it became a completely different story, and he got taken out completely.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. No, Jared Leto's a fucking incredible actor.
He is. Well, that fucking changes shit. Because, man, he got railroaded as one of the worst Jokers ever. Totally.
Yeah.
Which even with the way the movie was edited, I think that's still unfair. He played it the only way you could possibly play it after Nicholson and fucking Heath Ledger played it.
Yeah, he played it as a gangster. That was the best way that was the only way he can go with it.
Yep.
I went back and revisited what were those movies? Pitch Black?
Mm-hmm.
The Vin Diesel movies?
Yeah, I forgot.
Do it.
I enjoyed Pitch Black. Then I made the mistake of watching that dumpster fire called Chronicles of Riddick.
Did you see the animated one?
I did. I actually enjoyed the animated one. Then I watched, I guess it would be Pitch Black 3, or I guess just called Riddick or whatever.
Yeah, it's just
Riddick, yeah.
Which was basically just a rehash of the very first movie. How do I put this? He sucks as a fucking action star.
There it is.
Yeah, he sucks as a fucking action star. Holy shit.
He was not a fucking action star. Shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
It's not. It's not a fucking action star.
What
You
would
know
you
what it
call
was?
though?
It was the fucking 2000s.
Uh-huh.
It was in there. Everybody wanted like tuna cars and shit and muscle cars. So he rode the damn wave. That's how he got into Triple X and all the other shit.
but
He
how
rode the
was
wave.
he ever
Okay.
someone that anyone cared about?
There it is.
Because
I think Fast and the Furious was it.
all of the girls loved his fucking all ass head for whatever reason.
Yeah.
My cousins and shit growing up, they loved his ass. Whatever it was, Vin Diesel. Fuck Vin Diesel. We hadn't seen him since. What the fuck he's in? He was in what was it, Saving whatever this shit is.
Saving Ryan's Private, huh? All right. All right.
That would have been a completely different movie.
All right.
Sounds like something you used to see in the back of Blockbuster Video.
Yeah, pause. That came out wrong.
There was also Knock Around, guys.
All right, Saving Ryan's Private. I got you. All right.
Yeah, that dyslexia. Don't ignore that. Yeah, but yeah, that was it. We didn't know shit about him, and it was that damn Fast and Furious, and he rode that shit till he couldn't. He rode the wave until he couldn't do it anymore. He fucked up Bloodshot.
Garbage. This dude single-handedly started and killed the whole Valiant universe.
Fuck
Jesus Christ.
I mean, man,
anybody else had been cast as Bloodshot, I think that movie would have not only made more money, but people would be more excited in regards to a potential Valiant comics unit. But the moment people saw Vin Diesel and saw that first trailer, they didn't know who they were fucking with. No, I'm Bloodshot. Like, oh, god damn it. It's fucking over. I just need Vin Diesel to start off every single trailer with the same line. I live my life a quarter mile at a time. That's the kind of movie you kids are getting ready to come see.
Family.
Yeah, family. Fuck.
I mean, we could have got Harbinger. We could have had Exo Man of War.
Could have had Ninja.
We could have had all the Ninja. I mean, you couldn't have fucked this up no more.
They took the easiest character. Here's a guy with nanobites in his body who can't be hurt and he can't be stopped. Boom. There. Somehow, we fucked it up. We took a guy who is literally as white as snow because his skin can't have any pigment. Motherfucker gets any more white, he's clear. Let's get Vin Diesel.
Who would you have gotten for it?
My left nut.
Paul Walker.
Paul Walker was dead at the time.
Wait,
Doug,
too soon?
dig his corpse up. And he still could have acted better.
Would have been better.
I mean, to be honest, go to the UK. They could have went to the UK like we've been doing.
Wait, who's the guy who played Powder? Get that guy.
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
Not wrong.
You know what?
Wow.
Absolutely not.
For all the wrong reasons.
Oh shit, that was Sean Patrick Flannery? Fuck.
Wait, isn't that one of the guys from Boondock Saints?
Yep.
Yeah, he played Powder?
Yeah.
Damn.
Wow.
Okay. Oh man, that just blew my damn mind. Oh shit. Okay. Okay. Damn, you learn something new every day. Fuck. Man.
Well, now I'm glad I made that obscure reference.
Right? Yeah, I've been trying to catch up on shit that I've been dying to see, and everything is. I was excited for the new. I was excited for the new Resident Evil because it didn't have Mila Jovovich in it.
You saw Welcome to Raccoon City?
Yeah, I missed.
It's Jovovich, and goddammit, you say it right because she is too hot for you to say it wrong.
Yeah, you can't. And if she's not in the movie, then who is?
Some broad. I need her to come back immediately. I need Mila Jovovich to come back immediately. We miss her.
It is. There it is. There's the respect she needs.
I was wrong in saying that the series didn't need you, Mila. We all need you, and I'm sorry. Please come back because, man, Welcome to Raccoon City was absolute dog shit.
Because I'm going to be honest, that's as closest to a video game movie that, you know, as far as being great, that's
You're right.
You know, as bad as they were, I still enjoyed them.
Yeah, and they were still better than Raccoon City. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but you know, after watching Twilight Batman, I'll do very well in the movie theater and shit. I'm excited to. I'm actually excited to see the Black Adam movie. I wasn't excited before, but I'm peaked. I'm peaked to check it out.
I'm kind of excited to see that too. Just watching like the trailers. For the
Rock's supposed to be Black Adam, right?
Yep.
Yes. I'm nervous because The Rock doesn't play a lot of. I don't want to say
The Rock
bad guys per se.
Yeah.
And Black.
Well, when's the last time he got to play a bad guy? Doom?
No. Yeah, it was actually in that movie that he and Ryan Reynolds were just in.
Like
the dream shit on Netflix.
That was pretty bad.
But But yeah, see, the problem is that what The Rock does is The Rock doesn't act.
He does The Rock.
So The Rock is just The Rock.
He exudes.
So he's just Dwayne Johnson.
I think it's gonna translate well because Black
It might.
Adam is he's kind of like The Rock. He's just an asshole. Just like with John Cena and Peacemaker. Just John Cena shouldn't do anything else.
I'll give you that.
He doesn't have to be fucking Dr. Thug. He doesn't have to be Dr. Thugonomics busting freestyles and shit. Even though I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed the shit out of it.
I enjoyed it.
Thugonomics.
You know what the sad part is his album actually went gold.
Did it really?
Of course it did.
Yes. You Can't See Me
I don't.
actually went gold. You Can't See Me sold more copies than Tyron Woodley's shit.
He raps better than Tyron Woodley. He has some punchline. He has some bars on him. He has a couple things going for him.
He did. He did.
So
I mean, I can't hate. I was just amazed to find out that this dude actually went gold. Like he can actually say, not only am I Peacemaker, but I'm a successful rapper. I did love at the end of Peacemaker when he's walking by carrying that girl. He's like, you fucking idiots showed up late. Fuck you assholes. Go fuck a fish. Just keeps walking.
You fuck fish.
I'm really tired of that rumor. Is it a rumor though?
Yeah. I don't like the Flash. I don't give a fuck what y'all say, man.
Hey, we're not doing this. We're not doing this.
I think he's fine.
There is nothing wrong with him other than the way he runs.
Yeah, that's a problem.
That's all the Flash does is damn run, man. If he's not running, what the hell is he doing?
I am still traumatized watching Justice League, and they're like, "Go Flash," and this motherfucker's doing this weird arm flail.
He looks like he's throwing rice at a wedding.
His arms are flailing. His stride is worse than Steve Seagal when he runs. I'm like, what the fuck is this, man?
It's like he had one job. He could have got him a trainer.
I just don't. How do you film someone running like that?
I mean, who thought that shit was okay?
Apparently, Zack Snyder did.
Flick your wrist. Just flick your wrist.
Flick it. Every time I see Ezra Miller's run as the Flash, it makes you think of that 90s song, Pump Up the Jam. Pump up the jams, pump it up. While the beat. I don't know why, but that is what I picture every time I see him run.
It's an interesting neural mapping you have.
I was thinking about some DC properties that I would dare DC Comics to try to come out with. I would love for them to do an Apache Chief movie.
Oh yeah, that would totally fly in 2022.
I just think that would be amazing. Apache Chief, and he just grows big. That'd be amazing.
Yeah, nerd Chuck.
Love that.
Did you see him in anybody watch shit, what's the name of it? Young Justice,
Young Justice.
Outsiders?
Yeah, first off, fuck that season.
What? You are tripping.
Fuck that season and fuck the season after it. Phantoms, fuck that season too.
That's one of the best things on.
You're smoking dick. No, it's not.
That's one of the best animated shows on TV.
So you're okay with Miss Martian and Whiteface?
I mean, it is what it is.
Oh, okay.
She's a Martian. She
whole...
wasn't green. Well, first of all, she ain't green anyway. She white.
I thought she was mixed, sir. She's white and green. See, you didn't pay attention.
She's a white Martian.
She's mixed, sir. She's white and green.
She's not. No.
Yes.
But what does she really look like?
Can't remember.
Let's talk about the elephant in the room. when she transformed to the white Martian, Connor Kent, are you still hitting that?
He doesn't care. He doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
He hates himself.
I mean, it couldn't be me. No.
Garbage.
Outsiders were dope.
Really? So you enjoyed Beast Boy running around with his own little clique of junior misfits running around, updating their social media profiles? Outsiders rule.
Yeah, I mean, it went along with the storyline.
Nerd, you're a fucking nerd.
Fucking nerd.
You're a fucking nerd. And no one likes you.
The Virgin.
No one likes
And
you.
the Virgin.
Kaz, did you throw in a virgin there?
No, no, not at all. Not at all. Carry on.
No, okay, yeah.
I was about to say,
I was like, I never heard that before. I never
The
noticed
remix.
that.
Like, is that
Okay.
the remix?
the remix. Okay.
Do you remember the Ben Affleck movie Phantoms from like 1997?
Fuck yeah, dude.
Some shit.
It was a great movie too.
I must.
Oh, it was amazing. I
Highly
want them to remake it.
underappreciated.
So good. That was a movie that Ben Affleck carried on his own.
He did. Him and Liv Shriver carried that shit on their own.
Mm-hmm.
Well, a lot of people don't give him a lot
All right,
of
carry
credit,
on.
but Liv Shriver was actually a great Sabertooth.
Oh,
Yeah.
the best. I don't know how you cast that any better.
What do you mean? He was the only Sabertooth I recognize.
Yeah. As it should be.
Shit, just like I think me and somebody was talking about this the other day about Wolverine. Like, Hugh Jackman should still play Wolverine.
Worst Wolverine cast ever.
Oh, Hugh Jackman?
Wolverine is like 5'5" and like 400 pounds and all traps and shoulders. Hugh Jackman is none of those things. But yeah, he did a great job.
Okay. I was about to disconnect all of you. I was going to be like, well, that's the end of the show, folks. Forever.
Swaggin said that's enough for your dissing Australia and his brethren.
You had to speak
Hey,
up.
you're not gonna disrespect Hugh Jackman like that. Wolverine was phenomenal.
I made the mistake of putting a picture of the 80s Supergirl next to the the current Supergirl.
Terrible idea. Why would you do that?
I was wrong on a lot of things that I said. I was wrong.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Which were?
I was like, my Supergirl was in the 80s. Helen Slater.
Oh, that's cute.
I was like, yeah.
Say
I was like, Helen Slater, that's my Supergirl.
Mhm.
I was wrong.
Yeah.
I was
No. She's yours. The other one is mine.
Did you really say that?
I did. Luckily, it was never on this show, but I did.
Oh, okay, yeah, because I
So it's
wouldn't
on the
tell
show
anybody
now?
that.
I was like, no, there's only one Supergirl that I recognize. That was Helen Slater from the 80s. Someone was like, man, put a picture of those two side by side. I will. I was wrong.
How?
hey, man.
I'm
okay,
confused.
to be fair, I
The 80s were a long time ago.
I chose
And memory
not to
is a
give.
funny thing.
You can go to hell, Justice.
I got nothing.
There is nothing, and and that's going to be the segue to end the show, gentlemen. That was all I had for you guys for this evening. I appreciate you guys coming out, lending your opinions, and sharing some laughs and whatnot. And as always, gentlemen, excellent show. Let's get the fuck out of here. Be sure to listen, like, share, and subscribe for all the latest episodes, news, and updates. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at fistfights.friedricepodcast or at h8l.muay-thai. On Twitter, follow us at h8l_fight talk.
When you take the pebble from my hand, it will be time for you to leave.